How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I have for you all unlocking the Signature Series Vladimir Guerrero from the Signature Team Moments, as well as the brand new World Series rewards. So I recently unlocked the Ron Guidry. I kind of debuted him in some viewer games yesterday. Wanted to include a screenshot to start this one off, but I kind of wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to complete some of these Signature Team Moments. You are able to unlock a lot of good gold cards and a lot of stubs, a lot of XP right away. So if you just recently got the game, go ahead and complete the Signature Team Moments. You should be able to build up a pretty good team. You get those 6 diamonds that you guys saw there at the beginning. Jason Kendall, Torrey Hunter, Pee Wee Reese, Wade Davis, Adrian Gonzalez, Ron Guidry, and of course that Vladimir Guerrero. You also get those 18 Legends and Flashback packs that give you 18 guaranteed gold cards. So I think that that's pretty important. You get some stubs and XP. But for the most part, when you're going up against these Signature Team Moments, they're all on Veteran All-Star difficulty. The final one is a 9-inning game on Hall of Fame. That's the one I'm completing right now. You start off as the away team playing at Polo Grounds. If you haven't completed this moment yet, you will be going up against 99 Walter Johnson, so he does have a slower motion. If you've already completed the moment before Walter Johnson came out, then you would have been facing Nolan Ryan. So they kind of mixed up the rotation a little bit with cards being released. I'll talk a little bit about that later on in this video, as well as we might have some leaked cards in this video. But anyway, because you are the away team in this game against the Signature Series team on Hall of Fame, you will want to try and get a couple runs in the first inning. I had to restart a couple times. I think this was my 3rd time trying it, and I was able to hit a 2-run shot with Ken Griffey Jr. in the first inning. So I got a 2-0 lead. The opponent, the computer, responded right away with another run. That's the thing about these moments, is sometimes your starting pitcher is going to get hit a little bit, and the confidence really plays a big factor against the computer. So I went right to the bullpen. I'm trying to play the matchups to the best of my ability at this point in time. I mean, it's in the 4th inning. I'm using my relievers. That means I can go to my pinch hitters as well. I can go to my bench and try to get some runs that way. A few times I squared the ball up. I swung a little bit late and hit the ball towards the wall there at Polo Grounds. They're playing at a short porch in left and right, so you are able to try and hit some home runs that way. I would recommend power swinging if you're consistently squaring up the ball with the PCI. I didn't really power swing too often against the computer, but that's also because I wasn't hitting that great in this event. I just had those 2 runs, or in this mission I would say. I had those 2 runs early on, and that was really it. I lined out a few times, hit some balls into the gap. Anytime you try and steal, especially on the first pitch, the computer will know that you're trying to steal. They'll most likely go to a slide step, or in this situation they did not. They threw a fastball up in the zone and caught me stealing anyway. So that's important to have some speed on your bench. I probably should have went to a pinch runner, even though Griffey has 84 speed, 80 steal. Probably should have went to Ty Cobb, who has a little bit of a higher attribute. I would have been able to try and manufacture a run. But at the same time, I do have the lead. We'll fast forward into the 9th inning. I'm not going to take you guys through all the CPU gameplay, but I wanted to show you guys basically what could happen. I mean, look at Griffey track this ball down all the way into the bullpen. That's a home run. Any other field, that's an inside the park home run if that gets down, more than likely, but he does make the play. At least in the 9th, I was able to expand the lead. I was able to get 1 insurance run, and that's going to be big because the opponent, the computer, can always come back in the game. They're always looking to try and hit the baseball. I mean, here he hits a home run. Freaking Honus Wagner, controlled by the computer, but it's a good thing I got that extra run for insurance runs. But anyway, a 3-2 game. They have a chance to walk it off, and almost did walk it off. Hit one to the warning track in right field, like 280. But anyway, we get the win there. The 9-inning game is complete. That's really the toughest one out of any of these. The rest are all really easy. Kind of wanted to take you guys for an example of kind of, you just want to get yourself out for the most part. I was getting out until they took the lead, or I just had a couple runs scored early in the game and would just, you know, hit the ball, put the ball in play, and run myself out of the inning. So that way it would take the least amount of time as possible. Same thing from a lot other events, or a lot other missions. But if you're new to the game and don't know how to try and get it over with as quickly as possible, I think this is a great way to try and practice. It's on All-Star, it's on Veteran, different difficulties if you're brand new to the game. It's a great way to get introduced into Diamond Dynasty. You are able to get some pretty good players by doing this. You'll get some XP. You'll make some progress towards some other players as you build your team up. So definitely a great strategy for SDS to release this, and we will have Babe Ruth as well for the World Series reward in this video. We'll have some other stuff upcoming here. I wanted to try and give you guys some updated information, some stuff I found today, as well as the stuff that was released today. So as we move on here, I mean, I'm just trying to get the last couple of outs, trying to get this game over with. Seemed like the computer had a chance to come back in the game almost every single time. Just trying to move through these games as quickly as possible. I would say it took me a few hours for each cycle of these moments, probably 15 games or 10 games for the first couple of rounds, and then it kind of shortens up as you play 6-inning games, and of course the 9-inning games. But probably this section took me around 2 hours or so to go ahead and complete. But something I noticed when playing against the American League West Signature Series team, I noticed Mike Trout and Jose Altuve were in the lineup. I kind of tweeted something out, something that I saw, and when you look at the American League lineup, they're not in there. I don't know why live series cards would be in the Signature Series moments. I think because those cards could potentially get a signature card released. We saw something very similar happen with Babe Ruth. The Yankees and their signature team moments had a gold Babe Ruth batting in the 3 spot. Of course, we'll see in this video his World Series reward signature series card is now in the game, so that will replace the gold Babe Ruth in those signature team moments, as well as I would expect the same thing to happen to Mike Trout and Altuve. But I wanted to include this clip right here. Walter Johnson hits a 2-run shot, but these are the 6 cards that you're able to get. All solid cards right here. And if you collect them all, then of course you get the Vlad, and I'll show you guys how to unlock that Vlad or how to redeem him after this quick clip coming up. But I wanted to take you guys through kind of a quick timeline of how I was able to complete this and kind of the process. So I finished those last couple of games, unlocked this 99 Adrian Gonzalez, and if you don't have any other first baseman, this is the card you're going to want to use. This card is really good all around. Even if you have some really good first basemen, still usable on your team. Has diamond fielding, amazing hitting stats, and then of course I wanted to take you guys through completing all of these things and then go ahead and redeem the Vladimir Guerrero. So you go into collections, legends and flashbacks, signature teams, and you collect all those cards that are listed right there, and boom, there he is. Vladimir Guerrero, right fielder, amazing stats. I'll go ahead and show you guys his player card as well so we can see the plate discipline, the clutch attributes, stuff like that you're not able to depict on this wheel. But 99 arm strength is going to be the best in the game in right field. I'm definitely going to try this card out in right and use him off of the bench. 120 with 105 versus lefties is amazing. Even 117, 100 is really good. We see a player like Ted Williams has very similar stats to this Vlad against lefties as Vlad does against righties. So I think that this card's going to be very good. 116 vision, 117 clutch. He has a very nice swing in the game. And I just wanted to quickly show you guys exactly what the rewards are for this. So you get some XP, a few thousand for each. You get 3,000 stubs for each one. So if you complete all of them, you should have nearly 20K, maybe even more than 20K stubs, because you get some stubs for playing each game, as well as program stars. You get a lot of stuff for just playing this out. And it does require a lot of games for sure. But basically every few games you get one of those gold packs, as you see down at the bottom right where my face cam is. I'll try and move it for this portion, for this clip right here. But signature team moments complete, Vladimir Guerrero unlocked. And let's go ahead and open up some of these Legends and Flashback packs that we have. I've opened some up along the way. I have 2 remaining. But if you complete the whole thing and don't open them up, you should have 18. You should have a bunch of stubs, a bunch of XP, and make some progress towards that. But I wanted to just go over that a couple times, because even if you get some duplicates in this, you are able to quick sell them for 1,000 stubs, or go ahead and sell them on the market, but you might lose some stubs that way. I'm not quite sure how much these are going for, but definitely do that so that way you can build up your team. The new World Series has reset. It's that time of the month, so we're going to go ahead and hop into the ranked seasons and see what the rewards are. We see Babe Ruth listed there on the left. If you make it into the pennant race division, though, you can unlock a free 95 overall Kerry Wood signature series card. If you made it to, I think, even the DS division, possibly the wild card, depending on what you would reset to after making it to that division, you might just get this card for free. Here are his stats. 101 stamina, very good per nines, has a little bit of increased control on some of his pitches. Prior to that signature, or prior to this signature series card, he had the special edition diamond, but a very good pitch repertoire. A few extra pitches on there. He has a cutter, so I think that's important. He might have had that one on there before, but he definitely has 5 pitches rather than 4. The Live Series card, Live Series Diamond, you can unlock by getting to Championship Series, as well as the show pack. And then, of course, if you make it to World Series, you can pick either Babe Ruth or Chipper Jones. That would probably be the pick there. If you want Ty Cobb, go for it, but I would definitely not choose that Craig Kimbrell. I think this Babe Ruth is going to be the most expensive card on the market. Could go for near 1 million stubs to start with. He does not play first base as a secondary position, which is all good. I didn't think that he would. He didn't really play that many games there in his career. But 125 across the board, except for vision, 111, and he has 75 fielding. So in right field, he will have 71 fielding with 63 reaction. Definitely usable out there, and that's where I will use him. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm College Lefty, and hopefully I helped you out with something. And peace out, everybody.